we have to get out and start mobilizing one another. When I think back on Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, these people that we talk about, everyone that we all can say were leaders in movements, positive movements. They started within the communities. I think that for so many, I feel like we're throwing rocks at the White House, and it's like, why? When really the problems are going on where we are. I don't live in DC. I live in my city. And so I think it's more important for us to start figuring out how we can help one another where we are instead of worrying about John Joe after he already is killed. We can't do that. We have to literally be caring about one another as we go. When Martin Luther King said, don't drive the transit system, he had cars. They had carpools so people could make sure they got to their jobs on time. So I think we have to realize that it's not the government, it's us. Any change that ever happened, it happened on the ground first, and then things were shifted in the government. I feel like we have a total lack of responsibility. Like, we don't realize the responsibility that we have. And my mom and my dad, they really did teach me that, community service, and I did a lot of touring with Bernice King when I was a kid and learning about my history, my culture, American history with Black people and stuff like that. And my parents said that back in the day, an entertainer, especially African-American entertainer, could not just entertain. They had to say something for the community. They had to speak out about things. They had to make a difference. And so that's what I grew up on. So for me, having my platform and realizing what it means to have a platform, it's like, I may not be a genius. I don't have all the answers. But what I can say is that I'm with you, and I'm going to try to figure out how to stand there with you. And I just think that's what it's about, us getting out and talking to one another.
Yes to that. Yeah, there's so much change that we can do on our kind of local community-based level.
Honestly, we see the mayor photos coming up. When's the last time we ever thought about running for mayor? Why not? We have really great views. As young people, we have great views. People discourage the millennials. I hate it. They discourage the millennials because they don't understand them. And instead of sitting here and taking the time to understand them, they immediately misjudge them and just dispute any ideas that they have. But we do know a lot. And I feel like if we had the confidence and the self-assuredness to trust ourselves, we would change the world because we're not limited by the same old traditions. We do know. We just have to believe in ourselves. We really do. I see the stuff online, the things the kids are saying, they know. They just don't know how to necessarily feel like they can go for it. But we're adults. We're the adults now. We can be the mayors. We can be the local electors or whatever you call it. We can do all those things.